benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Army Black Knights offense will have the first possession of the game. And here comes the junior running back. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
His field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. And the Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
So Tulane's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Wide receiver going in motion. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Boley. Gets it out fast. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Touchdown, Army!
nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Looking downfield on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Running inside, it's McClure. Might have a chance. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. They're going to ride this running back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Well, the defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Working the middle, it's complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. The run inside. It's McClure. Makes it past the marker. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's caught. It's Washington. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got it! Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And he will score! Touchdown, Tulane!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Gives it on the option. At the 35, he's open. Powers through. A very productive run. Gets it inside the 40 all the way down to the 38-yard line. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. On the option. Finding some room. Got enough for the first. Stopped and forced 22 after the huge pickup. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Off play action on 1st down. Could not make his way to the corner. Let's look at the big picture for Army. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent and high school talent that can come in that they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
Here they come facing 3rd and long from the 20. On the move. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today, this one from 34 yards out.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Tulane offense takes the field to open the drive. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Black Knights offense will go to work. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out, where are my playmakers? Who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David?
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. No need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Snagged in the middle. It's Suggs. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Just going to keep it after the snap. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Boley. Pressure coming. Underheat, and he gets rid of it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Leaping grab for a big gain. Touchdown, Black Knight! himself, and they put points on the board.
Yeah, and really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field, and you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McClure. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Trying to get rid of it. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The option look. Pulls it on the option. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. It'll be 3rd and long. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Here comes the option. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Pulls it in. It's Washington. And he's bounced out of bounds, but not before a very productive pickup. The Green Wave picked up a fresh set of downs through the air. Let's see if they go right back to it. Looking to throw again. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense picks it up. Running wide open down the gut of the field. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Army. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. To throw, it's Bowling.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
He'll bring it out. It's Mitchell. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Running inside, it's McClure. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a 1st down at the 23.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. The Green Wave offense makes its way onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have breaks into the open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Johnson looking to throw. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt.
Well, a nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Offense has a great drive going. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running behind that left side. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on 1st down from the 30. This time he wants to throw. With the catch, it's Lewis. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Trying to run, it's McClure. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. And he's in! Touchdown, Green Wave! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step 1. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step 1 accomplished.
And he's going to try to return this one. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The run inside. It's Harvard. Picks up the first down. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. First down for this offense. On the move. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And the Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. That was a big stop by the defense now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game. So we're starting to get late.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Johnson wants to throw it. Got his man. At the 35, he's loose. And he's out of bounds, but not before a good, sizable pickup, and that has been a rare sight in this one. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Looking for room. It's McClure. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's McClure. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the first down at the 31. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. Fires to the tight end. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. 6th play of the drive coming up. They'll run it. It's McClure. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Makes the grab over the middle. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Green Wave picked up a fresh set of downs through the air. Let's see if they go right back to it. Touchdown, Green Wave! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Bowley. Makes the grab, it's Suggs. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Fighting off the defender. Makes the grab in their space. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the 3rd quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Bringing the heat. Had to get rid of it quickly.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the grab. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he missed it. No good. Still up by 5 after missing that chance to put a little padding on it, guys. The Tulane offense takes the field to open the drive. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Got it in the middle. It's Daniels. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, looking for the completion. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I like the idea to go for it there on 4th down. You're basically at midfield, and you've got confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up. They bowed up and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense to get on the field in a sudden change situation and get you the football back.
To the air. It's Bowling. Caught over the middle. It's Lockett. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Quarterback keeper. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Gives it on the option. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it into the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. 1st down from the 42. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McClure.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Johnson looking to throw. He's got it. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Gonna run it. It's McClure. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Good timing on the quick out. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Tulane! They fought their way all the way back, and it's a one-possession game. The Green Wave strike right back. And he added the extra point.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Army sends its offense onto the field to start the drive. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Calls his own number, and they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Back to throw, it's Boley. Takes a hit as he fires. And the third down pass is incomplete. The Black Knights send out the punt unit. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Green Wave offense makes its way onto the field. We'll see how the offensive coordinator pieces together this drive down late in the fourth. He's turning it on. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They've moved to the 16. Going to the run, it's McClure. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth-quarter lead. With the run on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Back to pass. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Green Wave. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock I think that one should do it.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Back to throw, it's Boley. He's taking a deep shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's run out of bounds, and that's going to do it. The defense coming up large and putting a wrap on this one. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese? Making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse. Just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it in practice throughout the week. These 2-minute type situations